What's up, y'all? We've got a lot of packs to open. 120 Destined Rivals booster packs, in fact. And for context, I've already pre-weighed all of them, and all of them come from booster bundles. And I've also checked that their wrappers are the same kind and are pretty much the same length. So they are pretty much within the right weight range to be compared to one another. Anyways, we've got a lot to open, so let's get started and see whether or not Pokemon did a good job with distributing hits across all the weights that I have recorded. Now, to provide some stats from the get-go, we have a total of 120 packs, and they all range from 22.29 grams to 22.66 grams. Pretty much half of them are in the 22.4 range, from 4.0 to 4.9. It was 61 packs to be exact, and only 36 of them are from the 2.9 to 3.9 range, and then the fewest is 23 packs from the highest range, from 0.50 to 0.66. So this is what we're going to do. We will start with the 0.29 to 0.35 range first, and that is those packs over there. So we'll start with the lowest one, which is the 0.29 grams. So there's only 1.29 grams, so let's get started. I don't think there's anything in here, but hey, you never know. And we'll just get through this pretty quickly to see if there's any hits. We have no hits in this one. And the next set here is the 0.32. There are 3 of them. So let's see if there are any hits in this as well. Now I'm going to have somewhere on the screen all the chases that we might find in Destined Rivals. And all of them, I must say, are absolutely amazing. So this one, there's nothing here. The second 0.32. This Destined Rivals set, in my opinion, is probably the best modern set that we have so far. Just because, nothing here. Oh, no, never mind. We have, we have a Team Rocket's Crobat. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, as I was saying, Destined Rivals is probably one of the best, or probably the best modern set in my opinion, just because it brings back a lot of nostalgia. Not only does it have Team Rocket, it has Team Rocket's Mewtwo, and it even has Ho-Oh, which is from the second generation. And you guys know, if you're a second generation fan, man, those games, nothing here. The gold and silver era were one of the best, absolutely one of the best Pokemon games that have ever been made. Okay, so we're going to the 0.33 grams. There are 5 of them that we found. So let's see if we can burn through them as quickly as we can. Now maybe in this set, maybe we will find the chases, such as the Ho-Oh and Team Rocket's Mewtwo, the SIR versions. If not, that's okay. We're doing this for the data. Let's see. Oh, here comes another hit. Hey, it is Ho-Oh. It is Ho-Oh EX. I don't believe this is the SIR, but this is beautiful. That's not bad. Okay. So maybe the low ones have the hits. At least some of the hits. Okay, let's burn through this. Nothing in this one. This is second to last 0.33s. Man, this is a lot of packs. If I don't get a paper cut at the end of this, I'd be amazed. So let's see. Oh, we have another one. We have another IR Electrike. Final 0.33. Wow. So out of the 5 0.33s, I think it was 5. We actually had 2 pretty good hits, not bad. An IR, well, both, and a full art EX, and then 1 IR. And then, wow, okay. Team Rocket's Giovanni. So, wow, okay, out of 5 of those 0.33s, we actually had 3 pretty good hits. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Okay, 0.34, there's only 1. Will this have a hit too? Go 1 for 1. At this point, I can believe it. And nothing. Okay. All right. Now, 0.35. There are only 3 of them. So let's see what we find. Okay. I'm pretty excited. We're getting some pretty good hits, and it's, well, we literally just started. Okay, 0.35s. Okay. We got a Moltres, second 0.35. Let's see. Nothing in that one. Last 0.35. If I could get it open. Okay. Just get through this. Hey, wow. Cynthia's Garchomp. The hyper rare. That is incredible. Jeez. Okay, so this is our 0.29 to 0.35 stack. You got a hyper rare, you got a base EX, which probably isn't that surprising, but you got Giovanni, awesome. You got an illustration rare Electrike. You got an Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. It's not the SIR, but hey, this looks amazing. And then the Team Rocket's Crobat EX, and that was in the low range. Amazing. Okay. For our next batch, we are doing 0.36 to 0.39, and this is our several stacks of them. 0.36 to 0.39. So there's a number of them for each, so let's just get going. So for 3.6, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Okay, let's see what we find. So far, the lower weighted ones have been producing pretty good hits, so this is actually getting me pretty excited. Let's see what we have. Nothing in this one, I don't think. Nope. And then next 0.36. Let's see. I'll just skip all that. Nothing here. Next 0.36. I'll just open like this. Nothing here. Uh-oh. Maybe this is a pattern. Next 0.36. That's the best way to open. This way. Man, these wrappers are finicky. Anything? Oh, we got something. Wow. Team Rocket's Houndoom. Blaziken at the end. Okay, 0.36. That's not bad. Okay, so far we had 7.36 and we found 1 hit. Team Rocket's Houndoom. That's an amazing card. That looks really cool. Okay, anything here? Nothing here. We got 2 more 0.36s. Get this going. And nothing in this one. Final 0.36. And nothing in this one. So out of the 7.36s, we found 1 hit, and it's a pretty cool one. I do not regret this hit for sure. Let's get to 0.37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 0.37s. Let's see what we get. Oh, and if you saw my last video on opening 7 Paradox Rift packs, they were the ugly looking ones. I talked about a little app that I had to record all the weights and the hits. I'm going to do the same thing for everything here, so we could see in a chart what the hit rate looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep going. Nothing in 0.37 so far. So I'm curious what the hit chart will look like for Destined Rivals. Is it going to be all the hits in the lower range, or is it going to be pretty evenly spaced out? That'd be good to see. Okay, nothing here. Next 0.37. Nothing here. 2 more. Nothing here. I wonder. Last 0.37. Yeah, this is not tearing easily. There we go. Wow, nothing in 0.37s. Okay. Not saying that no hits happen in 0.37. It's still a small sample, but Okay, 0.38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Oh, and by the way, don't know if you realize the differences in the color resolution. Look at this. Very bright red, very, very dull red, another dull red. So I have found that if you get a Destined Rivals pack that looks dull like this, it's fine. Okay, I double checked that booster bundle that I pulled this from is a legit booster bundle. So any sort of color discrepancy, at least like this, it's most likely fine. Just saying. It kind of alarmed me at first, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, 0.38. Nothing. Next 0.38. I don't think the color resolution means that, oh, it's definitely going to be a hit or something like that, but for sure, for authenticity's sake, it is still okay. Oh, is this a hit? Yeah. So we got a base EX. Next 0.38. This is the best way to open, I guess. Okay. Anything? Nope. Next 0.38. How am I going to do this? There. Should have done this in the beginning. Nothing. Next one. Best way. Hole in the bottom. There you go. That's cleaner. Nothing there. And again, 0.38. That was not clean, but whatever. Okay, let's go, let's go. Nothing here. And the final 0.38. This isn't looking good for 0.38s. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. So out of the 0.38, there's only one. There's only one. Oh man. So for the final trick for this group, it is the 0.39s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0.39s, there's only 4 of these. Okay, now let's hope we get something. Oh, we do get something. It's a Zamazenta. That kind of breaks the monotony a little bit. Next 0.39. Let's go. Let's see. Anything? Anything? Nothing. Next 0.39. I wonder if I'll be able to compose an entire set of Destined Rivals with all these cards. I kind of hope so. Let's see. Anything? Nothing here. But then I do need those base EXs, and I'm not getting a whole lot of base EXs right now. So, I have my doubts. Last of the 0.39s. Anything? Nothing. Okay. So of the 4.39s that we got, we only got one hit. It's a pretty cool one, Zamazenta. And out of the 22.36 to 39s, we only got these hits altogether, just these three. This one is absolutely the best. This is awesome. The next group that we're going to do is 0.40 to 0.43, and this is a doozy. As I mentioned earlier, a majority of the packs are within this range, the 40 something range. Okay, so let's start with 0.40. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. And there is a lot of the other ones as well. So 0.40, let's go. Come on, let's see if there's anything. Nothing. Next 0.40. That did not rip very well. These wrappers are not nice. Oh geez. Okay. Hey, we got a Shaman IR. Awesome. Okay, next 40. Nothing. Next 0.40. As I mentioned earlier, I think Destined Rivals is one of the best modern sets, or the best modern set, because it mixes in a lot of nostalgia all in one. And the artwork is amazing. So if you want to get, you know, those, like the oldest people in the Pokemon hobby to come back and to take pride in this hobby once more, this is the way to go. Bring in the Team Rockets and bring in that gold and silver nostalgia as well. Hey, we've got a Clamperl. Neato. Yeah, these illustration rares as well. I know that they're not Team Rocket or Cynthia's Clamperl or Shaman or something, but the artwork is beautiful. I love it. Got like a nice little subtleness to it, you know. 0.40. Nothing. Next 0.40. Yeah, I'm really curious how this is going to turn out in the app once we put it in a chart, so then we can see it better. Oh, we have something in the back. Ah! Ethan's Ho-Oh, but the base EX. 2 more 0.40s. And we still have a lot of packs to go through. Will we find an SIR? I'm really hoping. Okay. Hey, Team Rocket's Petrol. I don't remember this guy. Am I crazy to not remember him? Was he in the old games or was he just in the series? Last 0.40. Okay. Trying not to get attacked by the wrappers. Nothing. Okay. So from, what was it? Was it 9 0.40s? We got 4 hits. Petrol, Ho-Oh, Clamperl, Shaman. Leave those here. Let's go to 0.41s. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's find some SIRs. But even if we don't, I'm really happy with what we found already. The stuff that we found, all of the cards, they're just awesome. And again, the nostalgia has kicked in. And I am just dreaming of the old days again. Okay, skip all this. Nothing. Next 0.41. Won't go. Okay, nothing there. So looking like nothing in 0.41s, unless this one's going to magically, you know, surprise me. It's just gonna blow me away. This one gonna blow me away? 0.41. Nope, it's not. Okay, so nothing in 0.41s. So let's go to 0.42s. This is another hefty stack. Oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like the 4 zeros. But this is 0.42. Hey, Rotom. Cool. I kind of feel like we're actually going to get all the IRs at this point. I love the fact we haven't found any doubles. 0.41, next 0.4. No, wait. 0.42. 0.42. Okay, if we're not gonna get any doubles, even better. We might just get the whole IR set or something. Nothing. Okay, next 0.42. Also, these were booster bundles, just to re-emphasize. These were booster bundles, not booster boxes. I am actually going to do booster boxes at another point, just so you know. Next 0.42, anything here? Nothing. Oh man. No SIR so far. This is a lot to go through. I'm a little overwhelmed. Maybe I've overdid it. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Nothing. Okay, 0.42s. But I'm not particularly surprised because typically the weight that you find the most is the weight where you would find the least amount of hits, I think. I think that's how the pattern goes. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Nothing here. Last 0.42. Is this going to rock the boat? Anything, anything. Hey, something. Spidops. Wow. This is very green and gooey looking for some reason. Well, it is a spider. That was 0.42. Nothing in 0.41. Here's 0.42. Move over, wrappers. All right, final one, 0.43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Oh, okay. I really am overwhelmed. I'll put this up here. Let's go, as usual, let's go. Okay. Hey, Yanma, 0.43. Yeah, I am liking the fact that there are no doubles, and I'm a bit surprised. Maybe I shouldn't be a bit surprised. I don't know. And for more context, nothing here. For more context, the booster bundles I got, it was 20 booster bundles, and they were all purchased from the same seller. So maybe that's the reason why there are no doubles. If I were to buy it from one seller and then buy it from another seller, then maybe there would be doubles. But if it's just from one, well, okay, I guess the odds of doubles are a lot lower. Okay, anything here? No. How about here? Still waiting for an SIR. That'd be cool. Nothing. 2 more for 3s. I just want another Team Rocket something. I get another Team Rocket. No, not Team Rocket's energy. But another Team Rocket IR or something. Oh no, we got a double. Okay, it's still a nice one. Nice card. We broke our record of just getting singles. 0.43. This is our last 0.43. Let's see what we get. Nothing? Nothing. Okay, so that's what we have. 0.4 zeros are here. We got 4. And surprisingly, okay, I need to say this. Surprisingly, we aren't getting a lot of base EXs. We got a lot more IRs than we got base EXs. I'm actually pretty surprised right now. What's going to happen to my complete set? I'm not going to complete it. Oh no. This is our next group that we are doing, 0.44 to 0.49. And here they are. So let's get started with the 0.44s. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Okay. 0.44, guys. Still no SIR. I don't know how many packs we opened. I think half of them. So, 60-ish now. We got, hey, a base EX. Pretty cool. I was complaining just now that we weren't getting a lot of base EXs, but that's okay. We got a lot of IRs. So another 0.44. Let's see. Hunting for SIRs. Nothing here. Next 0.44. Go through this as quickly as possible before the camera battery runs out because... Oh, wow. Okay. Same base EX. Okay. If you want double of that, that is fine. So maybe this is where we find the base EXs, right? Okay, what's at the back? Hey, another base EX. So no variety in base EXs. Can we find something different this time? Skip to the back. Nothing. Next 0.44. Yeah, these things are not ripping very nicely. We got MC's Hype full art, and then a glass 0.44. Skip it to the back. Okay, nothing there. All right, so the 0.44s, we got 3 base EXs. That's the most base EXs that we've gotten. 0.45. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. So, I'll just put them right here. 0.45. First one. I really want a Team Rocket's Mewtwo. That would be awesome. Hey! Dondozo EX. Love the colors. Which is really just blue. But it's a nice color. Ooh, that's the wrong one. This one. 0.45. Okay. Nope. 0.45. Something in the back. Oh, base EX, which we had already gotten, I believe. And the last 0.45. And Rapidash. Awesome. So, for 0.45s, how many was it? 4? 3 of them had something? That's pretty neat. Okay, 0.46. There's only 3 of them. No. There are 4.46. Let's do 0.46. Okay, get there. Okay, there's something in the back. Moltres. Next 0.46. Anything here? Shaman. Again, that's our 3rd Shaman. Nothing wrong with hedgehogs. Okay. Next one. Nothing. Last 0.46. Oh, okay, fine. Rip this way instead. Can we do it? Hey, Team Rocket's Ariana. Okay, continuing on. We are going to the 0.47s, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 0.47s. So let's see if we get something good. So far, we've been getting a lot of IRs, which is very nice. And not just any IR, but a good variety. Apart from the Shaman. 3 Shamans, really. I thought that was bound to happen with 120 packs. Something's going to be double, or in this case, triple. So far, nothing. Next, 0.37. No, not 37. 0.47. Was I saying 37? 47. Sorry. Something in the back. We got a Arboliva. Wait. Arboliva. So that was our first hit for 0.47. Base EX. Okay. Going through, anything in the back? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Next 0.47. Now this is what the 0.4s are like. I'm really curious what the 0.5s and above are like. Is that where the SIRs are? Nothing here. Next 0.47. Oops. Okay. I learned these wrappers don't really cooperate. Nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Found the bad number, maybe? 0.47s. Wow. Okay. Barely anything in the 0.47s. Just a base EX. So 0.48s is the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 0.48s. Nothing. Now, if there is a good distribution, I would expect a little bit more, well, a few more IRs or something. Okay, base EX Ho-Oh. That is our third one, I think. Yeah, I would expect a few more hits around this range, but it's not looking that way. Okay, I literally just skipped to the end. A boss if again. Well, now I know where the base EXs are. Somewhere in the high 4.8s. We were lacking in base EXs for the longest time. Here we go. Base EX. Okay, last 0.48. And nothing there, nothing there. So 0.48, okay. All base EXs. Interesting. Like I said, I'm going to open more Destined Rivals just because I just love the SIRs and the chases. They're all really, really good. 1, 2, 3, 4.49s. And the next bunch that I'm going to open are going to be from booster boxes. So are they going to be different from booster bundles, which is what this is? I don't know. We'll see. Uh-oh, got caught. Ugh, okay, come on. So nothing there. 0.49. Only 4 of these. Something in the back. A Metagross. Next 0.49. And yeah, this is where all the base EXs are or something. So if you want to complete your set, make sure you get 0.48s and 0.49s. Okay, another one. See, look, in the back. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. Maybe. Okay, so 0.48s and 0.49s were literally where all the base EXs are. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. The next group is 0.50 to 0.58, and as you can see, everything is starting to look pretty sparse. There's not as many in each of these weights. So this may be the moment that you've been waiting for, the heaviest packs. What are we going to find? Well, 0.50, let's start with that. There are only 3 of them. So let's see. Is this where the big hits are? I don't know. Okay. Going, nothing. 0.50. Something in the back there, maybe? Oh, okay. So we got a base EX. At least it's different from all the other ones that we've been finding. Final 0.50. Something in the back. It's another base EX. So we found base EXs, good for the collection. Let's go to 0.51. 0.51, there's only one. Let's see what we find. We're going to find SIR. That's what we're looking for. No, something. Another base. Now 0.52s. Only one of them. And there's nothing there. 0.53s. There are only two. Nothing there. And last 0.53. Man, these SIRs are hard. Even with 120 packs. But maybe because, oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Garchomp EX. It's not the Team Rocket that I was hoping for, but this is awesome. Okay, that's cool. So we found our first SIR. So 0.56 is the next one. There's only two. So let's see. These are feeling kind of packed. This feels kind of thick. Oh man, I hate it when this happens. Why? Why do this to me? Okay, that's fine. Oh no, it's still stuck. Whatever, okay. This is why we do it this way. Okay. Go to the back. Ooh, another Rapidash. Awesome. Rapidash was one of my first favorite Pokemon. That and Ponyta. Just because I loved horses and unicorns, you know? Typical girl stuff. 0.56. And I thought fire was cool, so you combine that together. Who wouldn't love Ponyta and Rapidash? Okay. Something in the back. Dondozo. And the last few here, 0.58s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 0.58s. Keep forgetting. Was this 0.53? Oh no, yeah. 5.1, 5.2, and then 5.3. I think that's what it was, right? I have to look. I have to review the footage. 0.58. Anything? 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 Nope. 0.58. Something in the back. Base EX. 0.58. Nothing. And the last 0.58. Let's see, something. Another Mabostiff. Okay. I'm a little tired of seeing so many Mabostiffs. In our 0.5s, one of them had the SIR, and nearly the rest of them was all base EXs. So I guess if you want your base EXs, make sure you get this range of packs, and as well as the 0.48 and 0.49 over there. Okay, where we got a whole ton of other base EXs. All right, now for our final trick, it's the 0.60 to the 0.66. This is the highest group of heavyweights. So 0.60, there's only one of these. So let's see. Anything? Well, base EX. So even though maybe there are no SIRs in here, this range might be a reliable range to just find a hit. I don't know, 0.61. Oh. And there are two 0.61s. I have another 0.61 here. Drop that. Okay. Nothing there. 0.61. Nothing there, so nothing in 0.61. So now 0.62, and we have two of them. 0.62, whoa. So maybe these aren't as reliable as I thought. Oh, we got another Team Rocket Giovanni. Come on, Mewtwo. Hoping we can find a Mewtwo. Some sort of Mewtwo. Even if it's just a full art. I'd be happy with that. What? Oh. Double Articuno. That's cool. Okay. 0.62. We found a Giovanni full art. 0.63. Only 2 of them. Okay, let's see. Something in the back. Okay, this wasn't the Mewtwo I was thinking about, but hey, that's cool. 0.63. I think they're just stringing me along. Like dangling a carrot in front of me. Okay, nothing, something in the back. Okay, another base EX. 0.64. There's only one 0.64. This feels thick for some reason. I don't know why. But there's nothing in there. 0.65, only one. Nothing there. 0.66. Maybe it'll give me something good, or maybe it'll be in womp womp. Nothing. Let's see. Well, Arboliva. So it seems like the higher range cards are pretty reliable when it comes to getting base EXs. And then the lower range seems to be good for IRs, which maybe that's pretty standard. I don't know. When it comes to the range of weights altogether and the hits that you're going to get, I don't know. It seems like it's pretty centered towards one particular range. But then again, you need to see the ratio. So how many 0.40 packs are you going to have to open in order to get a hit? Or 0.61. So if, you know, out of 0.61s, almost every time you get 0.61, you're going to get a hit. Well, then 0.61 is your better bet. Or if 0.40, it takes, you know, 6 packs in order to get a hit. That's not as great a ratio as that 0.61. Everyone's interpretation of the data is going to be different, and to see what's the best range to get hits is going to be different for everybody. Okay, so I calculated some numbers, and this is how I developed some ratios here. In the 22.29 to 0.39 range, we had 36 packs. And of those 36 packs, we got 9 hits. So none of these hits were double hits. So pretty much every hit counts as one pack that has a hit. So we have 9 out of 36, which is pretty much 1/4. So of this range, this is the lowest range. We had a 1/4 chance of getting a hit. In the 22.40 to 0.49, we had 25 packs out of 61 had hits. So not quite half, but almost. It definitely seems like a big number, right? It's definitely bigger than a quarter. But again, this is 25 out of 61. I'm going to go over this again in just a bit. 22.50 to 22.66. That's our highest range. 13 out of 23 packs had hits, and that looks like it's pretty good because that is over half. However, what we have found is even though the lowest weights, the lightest packs had the fewest hits and at 1/4 of a chance. Okay, let me show you the hits. Here are the hits that we got. For that range, we had a Zamazenta, we had an IR, one base EX, we had another IR, which is freaking awesome. And we even found a hyper rare. Get this focused here. This is our hyper rare. We got another base, and then we got these. We got Team Rocket's Giovanni, we had an IR, and this is where we found a really cool full arts. So even though it was 1/4 chance, we did get some pretty cool things that honestly I did not expect. Now let's go to the 4049 range where you got almost half of a chance. This is what we have. What do we have? We had one full art. We got a bunch of base. Let me get my IRs here. Here's another IR. Here's a full art. Here's a full art. IR. Another base, 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 base. Keep going, bases. Another IR, IR, IR. Full art, base, IR, IR. Okay, so let's be gentle. So in our 4-0, almost half range, we got this many full arts and IRs. But then we got a bunch of base EXs. Bunch of bases here. So even though it is almost half, well, you know, there's a very high chance it's just going to be a base EX. But again, we did get a lot of IRs. That's not too bad. The highest range where we got a lot of hits, like pretty much over half at this point, a little bit over half. We actually didn't get a lot of IRs or FAs, full arts, but we did get the SIR. Okay, so that range did have the SIR here. We had a full art here. I mean, an IR, sorry, not full art. And then we just got a lot of base EXs. Even though this high range had a lot of hits, you know, a lot of it was base EXs. So, you know, take your pick. Are you gonna say that the heaviest had the greatest chance of getting a hit? Yeah, it definitely did. But what kind of a hit? It's a lot of base EXs. That's what I found so far. It seems like the range that you would want if you just want to find a hit and hope that it's an IR that's really, really cool, and maybe a full art, is that 40 to 49 range. But maybe the lightest packs would be better than that, because I think like the coolest stuff that we got was actually at the lightest range. Like, look at this Houndoom. This is awesome. And then a hyper rare at the light range, and then these two. That's just really cool. All right, anyhow, that is it for today. That was a lot of packs, and I don't know if I'm going to do that again. Granted, I do love Destined Rivals, and we still haven't hit our SIR Mewtwo, but that is fine. There's going to be some more Destined Rivals. I don't know if it's going to be 120 packs, as I mentioned, maybe something smaller, but what we got, the statistics that was pretty interesting, I think. And I'm curious to see if booster boxes will produce a different result in terms of hits and the ratio of hits per pack weight. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next mass ripping and weighing, and that will probably not be 120 packs.